I'm Julie Kemper, Senior Curator at the Kentucky Historical Society. When the Kentucky Derby started in 1875, it was patterned after racing in England. At the time, that required hats for both men and women. This top hat from 1878 would have been very typical for what you would see at the Derby at the time. Gentlemen might have also worn a bowler hat, which in the United States we call a derby hat. Not named after the Kentucky Derby, but actually named after the Earl of Derby, who started wearing them to racing events in England. For women, something like this hat from 1905 certainly could have been seen at Churchill Downs. Floral decorations were popular even in the 1930s and still in 1955 with this hat here. It wasn't until the Kentucky Derby was televised in the 1960s that the crazy and over-the-top hats started being seen on the grounds of Churchill Downs. Just as colorful as the hats were the uniforms worn by jockeys called silks. Silks were registered with specific farms or individuals, and at first were literally made of silk and registered with the Jockey Club. This silk is actually a little bit different in that it's made of polyester. It dates from the 1960s and was registered to Oscar Dishman. Dishman started as a groomer as a young man, became a trainer, and eventually owned his own racehorses in the 1960s and 70s. At that time, he was one of the few African-American racehorse owners. These silks were worn for fashion, not function, by Anita Madden in the 1960s or 70s. Madden was known for setting fashion trends and also her elaborate Derby Eve parties, where perhaps she wore this dress in the 1970s. So no matter what you are wearing, hospitality is a tradition and an expectation at any Kentucky Derby event.